Welcome back to Middle Chopping Block. I'm Sam.
I'm Nick.
And on this episode, Nick, what we got going on here?
Happy Thanksgiving. So we're going to do our Thanksgiving turkey. We're going to make it a little different this time. We're doing a spatchcock smoked turkey. It's already been brined overnight. We're just going to season it, put it in some pecan wood, and it's going to be friggin' awesome. Then we're going to do corn in the wood oven and some tomatoes.
Oh yeah, and I just wanted to mention, thank you Gino for these tomatoes. Farmer Gino, we're going to be stopping by.
Fresh produce, beautiful.
Yeah, a friend of mine, and thank you Gino.
And then for a drink, we're going to do a red snapper.
The fish?
Well, I guess if you have enough of them, you can probably see some fish. But it's whiskey, Amaretto, and because it's Thanksgiving, Cranberry.
Nice.
Are we ready?
No.
Oh.
Before we start, to all our viewers, thank you very much for watching our episodes. And if you can, please hit that like button because that really helps the YouTube algorithm.
And comment anything you guys got to say, good or bad. We're cool with it. And if you have anything that you want to see us do, let us know. I brined this last night, and what I did with the brine is we used salt, sugar, lime, and garlic. Pretty simple. You can go as complicated as you want with brines or as simple as you want, but we did the bird overnight. I cut it, spatchcocked it. Again, you can go refer back to our smashed chicken episode to learn how to spatchcock everything. I wanted to try something a little bit different with the turkey. I've never smoked a turkey before, and I've seen some stuff on just flattened turkeys, so I thought it'd be a cool idea. It's kind of different. Most people do full turkeys. This is going to be kind of neat. It'll look nice when you present it. We're using pecan wood, so you give it a lighter color. Some of the mesquites and the harder woods, it gets a little dark. We want to keep this kind of light and nice. What I'm going to do is that's why I have my gloves on. I'm going to put some butter under the skin, and then after that we're going to season both sides, put it in the smoker, get it up to about 165, and then we'll start cutting. So with this, you want to get some butter under the skin. You can do this with a whole turkey too. When we do a whole turkey, you just pull the skin back, you stick some butter underneath, you kind of spread it around, and it's just helps. I mean, when you brine everything, it's already tender and fantastic, but adding a little more flavor, everybody loves that, right? This is just regular unsalted butter. You can use whatever you want. You can season your butter, but what we're going to do later in the process, we're going to baste it with we're going to do a little butter mixture, and then near the end, we're going to do a little glaze with some jam, just to add a little something with honey, and I might do some honey and whiskey. We'll see how we go. Okay, so you can use as much as you want under the skin. You just kind of move it around, make sure she's all in there. Fold the skin over. And she's ready to season. But here, when you season, use whatever seasoning you want. You can make your own, whatever you want to buy. Just here, you try to make it as liberal as possible. We're using the One Rub today, it's called. It's a pretty good seasoning. It has a nice flavor to it. But again, you could use whatever one you like.
But thanks to all our subscribers and thanks for all the comments. We love getting that feedback. It makes us feel good because we're doing this right now and it's for free. Like all we ask is just like our videos. That's it. I mean, we're putting so much work into this and we get nothing. YouTube doesn't do nothing for us. Nick, what do you think about that?
As long as they're happy, that's all that matters.
It's true. We are happy and we're having a good time. Like we get together, it gives us a good reason to get together, and hey, salute.
Right.
What to do, buddy?
Any excuse to have a couple drinks, and
you know what? Hey, my good friend, I love being with you, spending time, eating. That's what life's all about.
You got it.
Good times.
So what we're doing here is I'm getting some nice coals. We're going to put the corn after we season it. We wrap it in foil. We're going to stick the corn in the coals and have it cooked nice that way. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm gonna make a little butter mixture that we're gonna put on the corn, and then whatever's left over, we're gonna use to start basting the turkey a little bit. And then after, we'll make a glaze, and then we'll get into the tomatoes. It's gonna be really, really good. So for this, use as much butter as you want. You can use, again, season whatever you want. What I'm gonna season it with today is just like a nice vegetable seasoning. It's got this one has a little bit of a bite, and I know, Sammy, you don't mind a little bit of a bite. So this is pretty good. But again, how you season it, you can just do it with butter. It's just salt, pepper, and garlic, whatever you want. But we're gonna use this vegetable seasoning. It's very simple. So you just got your butter in, put a little bit of stuff in there, and just, oh man, this stuff smells fantastic. And that's it. Once you're all mixed up, you don't even have to microwave the butter because it's already pretty soft. Oh, Sammy, you should smell that. It smells pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Can't even talk. A little more. This stuff has a beautiful smell. Sammy, come here for a minute. Tell me what you think. This is beautiful. Isn't that nice? It's beautiful. So obviously this is not a totally traditional Thanksgiving dinner. There's no potatoes and stuffing and everything, because I know most people know how to do that and do that all the time. So I've never had a smoked turkey before. I've never had it done spatchcock style, so I just wanted to try something a little different.
I know that my wife makes a perfect turkey, but
yeah, everybody. I mean, people make great turkeys. You can deep fry them. They're beautiful. I just want to try something a little different.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, I had one a long time ago. My brother-in-law, Marcello, it turned out really good. I don't have one, but if he still has his deep fryer, we might go maybe do something over there. But it's pretty cool.
We've got so many ideas. Yeah. We want to do everything.
Yeah, but unfortunately we have to work for a living, so we do what we can. Let's get to coating this. We're going to cover them up. Now again, when you do the corn, if you can find the stuff with the husk, obviously it's always better. If you have in the husk, soak it for 20 minutes, an hour, and then once they're soaked, throw them in the coals, you're good to go. I couldn't find any. I know there's a lot around, but I went to a few stores and I just couldn't find any. So what we're going to do is we're going to season these, wrap up in tin foil. We got the wood going nice in the pizza oven. You can do it in your fire pit or wherever. We're going to throw those in there and get them ready to rock and roll and get on the tomatoes.
Put some salt in that corn.
You put the salt afterwards when you eat.
That sounds good.
Put whatever salt you want.
Before.
You know what then? I'll put some salt in when we're seasoning. Okay? Okay, let's get to it. So here, just kind of dab your butter on. Okay, so now we're going to do these sliced tomatoes. This is an old thing my mother did. I mean, I think a lot of Italians know this. You get a nice beefsteak tomato, you slice them in nice thick slices. We're going to add some salt. We're going to keep it very simple. Again, you can do this any way you want. We're going to do some salt, pepper, some garlic. I'm going to add a little ground cayenne, a little vegetable seasoning, and then finish it with some olive oil and some glaze, and she's ready to serve. It's going to be awesome.
Like, what do you got going on here? So you were just telling me about this idea.
Yeah, so I mean, I've just finished drizzling it with the rest of the butter mixture that we did. So I thought, you know what? We did a glaze, if you remember back to our first episode with the pork loin. That was fantastic, yeah. And we did a nice, was it raspberry or strawberry glaze. It was fantastic. So I thought, you know what, you don't need to do this. It probably doesn't need it, but because we're trying something new, I'm gonna go with some honey.
Hold on a second. Did you just pour the rest of my shot in there?
Yeah, I need
I was saving that.
Oh, we still got more, don't you worry. Look at that. So we're gonna throw some whiskey, some honey, mix it all together, and we'll just lightly start glazing it.
You're fine. You got great ideas, brother.
Oh, we'll see how it tastes. It might not be so great, but we'll see how it goes.
This tastes great though.
So what I'm gonna do here is add a little bit of whiskey. Now, if you wanted to boil this, you could boil it, reduce it, add Worcestershire and whatever, but we're just gonna go pretty basic. So, well, the honey's kind of thick, so. Yeah, apparently, it's all natural. Natural Honey Farms. It's as good as you're gonna get in a plastic bottle. Obviously, if you can get real good honey, you get real good honey. There you go. Okay. So now, once it's all in there, just mix it up till it becomes all liquidy and the honey's all broken. Oh, look at that. So I've been using this brush to put the butter on the turkey. So there's a real smoke. So I just tasted this mixture but it's smoky flavor because the smoke from the turkey got transferred to the brush. And now that I'm mixing it all together, Sammy, you gotta come here. Have a little taste.
Oh, let's go.
It's smoky, right? Because this has been on the turkey, which is smoking in there, so it's transferred into this.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we're gonna go put this on the turkey and see how she goes. We're gonna break the wood up. Start creating. Look at that coal bed. Is that not? Look at that. Beautiful coal bed. I can't believe how excited I get when it coals. Look at that. We throw in the corn. Woo, she's hot. And let her cook. The drink we're going to pair our meal with today is called the Red Snapper. So it's 1.5 ounces of Canadian whiskey, but you can use any whiskey you want. 1.5 ounces of Amaretto, and they call for 4 ounces of cranberry juice. What we're going to do is we're going to go 1.5 ounces of whiskey, 1.5 ounces of Amaretto, and we'll top it off with cranberry juice. Sammy. All right? Okay. So, I've never had this drink before, but I thought with the cranberry, it's a good Thanksgiving drink, goes good with turkey. So we'll go 1.5. It's gonna be a little stronger than what the drink calls for, but like I said before, we're men, and our drink should be stronger. We're not gonna have much room for cranberry juice, which is fine by me. These are big shots, by the way. 1.5. Well, yeah, there's enough room for cranberry. Sammy?
Should rename that drink to the Sammy Snapper.
The Sammy
Snapped after that.
The Sammy Snapper?
Yeah.
Sure.
And a half a shot of cranberry.
And
That's about it. There's about a half a shot left in there.
so again, you do 4 shots, use a bigger glass, add more ice. You can garnish it with obviously cranberries, you can use lemons, you can use oranges. We're gonna garnish it with nothing. Not today. I was at the funeral today, so it was a little tough to do the shopping time-wise. And there you go, the red snapper. Now we have, there's another version of this we're gonna try. It's called the brown snapper, and it's whiskey, amaretto, and root beer. We'll try, I think when we do a rib, we're gonna do ribs with a nice sauce, and I think we're gonna do a nice brown snapper to go with that. So if you wanna come and have the little taste here, Sam boy. Give it a little mix.
Looks delish.
Now I know we normally taste these when we're eating, but we'll have a second.
We've got some time.
Yeah, we got time. Sempre doodle. Isn't that beautiful? Oh.
Wow.
Nice, huh?
It's my new favorite drink.
I don't even, I wouldn't want more cranberry.
I'm renaming this drink, by the way. It's not the red snapper, it's the Sammy snapper.
The Sammy snapper, that's right.
Oh, I'm getting snaps.
Sempre doodle. Oh, let's go check on the turkey. It's good, huh?
Buddy, that's fantastic, right?
We're at 143. We're doing our final basting with our honey and whiskey. We're almost there. The smell, man, oh my God, I just really can't wait to test this baby out.
That looks special.
Looks good, doesn't it? They have beautiful color. Tomatoes.
Look at that. Beautiful piece of chicken.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that.
Beautiful beefcake tomato. And a piece of corn.
Look at that.
Grazie, fratello.
Well, it's a little less than traditional, but it's all about the fire. Sempre duro. Don't worry, Bruno. If this is good and not too spicy, you can have some. Oh, this drink is freaking fantastic. Holy shit.
So let's give it a Sazina.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try this bird first.
Oh, it's very tender. That is really, really tender. Wow. Wow, wow.
Oh,
You're looking
shit.
at me like,
That's, wow.
Beautiful. Wow. Oh my God.
The smoky flavor is really nice too, actually. Try this. This sauce is pretty good.
Delicious. Wow.
Up the irons, that was good.
Freaking. Up the irons. Fantastic.
So now we're gonna take a little. I'm gonna have a little more of that, but we'll try this corn. And I mean, that's a thick piece of white meat.
And you know what? How am I gonna get home tonight? I usually have to have a nap after I eat turkey. I'm gonna be driving home like.
He's gonna have to call
I'm
me when he
drunk
gets
on
home.
turkey. Wow. Actually, no, it's the Sammy. The Sammy snapper.
Sammy Snapper. That's a good drink, eh? Obviously, a little strong for him, so he's got to drive. So I'm having another one. He's
On a
just.
cheap day.
Well, no, he's got to drive. So beer, and we got to be responsible. I want to try this corn.
Oh, okay. Waiting for me?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Cheers. Oh. Oh my God. How tender is that? Wow. Oh my God. I've never had corn like this before.
Pretty nice.
I don't know.
Very good.
Very tasty.
Right? Complements the turkey very well.
I'm not gonna eat the whole cob for you, because I'm sure you don't want to see us eat. I mean, we'll finish this after.
I think we make people jealous.
That was good, eh? Obviously, with the husk, always better, but it is what it is. And this beautiful tomato, which looks like a watermelon, just like you said. Holy shit. Oh. Holy, it's like eating a piece of steak. Huh? Well, because I'm hungry, so we're gonna get into this. So, everything was awesome. Hopefully, oh, it's got a bite to it too. It's beautiful.
Thank you very much for cooking this beautiful food. And thank you to all our viewers for standing by and watching our episode. Remember, please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff.
Hang on, Bruno.
Thanks, Dante. Thanks, Sammy. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a great holidays.
Enjoy the family,
Yep.
food, and love.
Whatever you decide to do, you try this. It's fantastic. If you don't, enjoy it anyways. Sempre Doodle, up the irons. We got a lot of meat to eat. Good. Compared to the other thing, you're fine.
Compared to what?
The other times when your hair's all up and all over the place. Today it looks neat. I noticed it right away. Not that you don't. Look at that beautiful smoke coming out of everywhere.
This episode is starting just great. No, I'm just kidding.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey. Welcome to Metal Chopping Block. I am Sam.
I'm Nick.
Hold on. I'm Sam. I'm Sam. What the fuck was that?
I am Sam. That's right.
I am Sam. Welcome back to Metal Chopping Block. I'm Sam.
I'm Nick. Can we do it again?
Holy shit.
Marsky.
Would like to comment to have some interaction back and forth. We always like doing that. Ooh. Nick just hit his head on the light. That was hilarious. Feed me drinks, you know. Then I say all these nice things, and he's like,
Yeah.
too much stuff.
It's just food, man. It's just.
I got something to say. I got something to say here. I know that you're the great chef, and you love the camera. But once in a while, I got to get in there too, because it's Miller time.
Stay tuned for our next episode of Metal Chopping Block. I'm Sam. I'm Nick. You certainly are.